give her all our things, phones, bags, dresses. You, the money someday you're there, no. You, the money someday you're there, no. Yeah, I'm back, bitch. Me growing up in Accra has been hectic. There's been a lot of hectic times. Like, I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot of crazy things. I've been wondering, why don't I share these moments with other people? I feel like this is the first time I'm gonna start story times. If you guys like to see more of the story times, comment section. Because I made a poll on my Snapchat and a lot of people want me to do more story times. Before we get into the story time, you people know what to do. You gotta subscribe, like the video for me. Okay, so you guys basically different setting. I had to leave the apartment, so make my way home and get some things done. But you see, so basically, let's start from this being when I was growing up. I was in like, I don't even remember the stage of school I was in. It's like, it's a core memory in my head, but I've been traumatized. Basically, there was me, Yakubu, Emmanuel, Razak, and Asante. At that point in time, there was this influence where boys who gather, they'll go to this beach behind the Independence Square. And I know Independence Square. Independence Square. Yes, it's usually on Sunday, and it's on Sunday mornings. They call it Sunday Friends. So we've been seeing the post on Facebook. That time, Facebook was popping. We are in school and Yakubu brings the opinion, say, boys, we should gather and go to Sunday Friends. That was popping on Facebook. So during the week in school, we've planned that we'll go for Sunday Friends. Along the line, we started adding more boys. There was 3 of us in a class, but then we added 2 more boys. That's the Razak and Asante. They were not in our class, but then when we spoke to them about it, straight interest, because boys there, you see. So it's been like that. You gather money, Sunday. You young boy, you want to go out on a Sunday morning and you are not going to church. What will your parents say about it? We have to lie that we go to church after we meet at where we are supposed to meet. We'll go and change, meet the other boys, then we'll go. I told my mother, sorry. My father, I strapped church attire. So I called my boy Emmanuel, told him he should link me up in front of my house. Then we walked towards the church. Lucky for us too, at that time, we were lucky. The boys' house was behind the church. So we walked towards the church, then just continued to the boys' house. Boys, we have posed that we are going to church and we left inside. We went to the boys' house. Everything going on, cool, money, everything strapped. Because we are going to enjoy life on a Sunday morning at the beach. Sharp, quick. We went to the roadside, picked up cars. Trotro. You guys know Trotsky. The Ghanaians know Trotsky. So basically, we took the Trotsky straight, enter town. On the way, you see, get normal, get things, eat. Yeah, feel good, feel happy. Fast forward, we get to the beach. We decide to swim. So basically, we had to give our things to somebody to keep. And all the boys want to swim, so how we do? We give our things to, you see, some women sit at the beach side. Some of them sell some things. Yeah, the women that sell things at the beach side. No? On the beach, but it's just a bit far from where the water actually is. Yeah. We gave our things to this woman, but she claims we'll pay when we are coming to take our stuff. So, why will we even complain if we have our money? We strapped to, because we give her all our things, phones, bags, dresses. So now we are out on the beach with like only swimming pants. Boys dash into the water. We swam, ran here, ran down. We saw the people the type of people we wanted to see at the Sunday Friends. So we go, you see boys, shisha, then motorbikes, then you see that aura. It gives that gang aura. Fast forward. Razak was holding our money because he's more mature. If anybody approach us, cry. Yeah. He had these shorts which had some pockets. All the money, this guy rolled the money up like he put it in his shorts. So it was the edge of the shorts, right? And he put it there, rolled it and pushed all the money in. Fast forward, we were swimming swimming. And some of the money was in the bag. So we left some just in case. So fast forward, we saw these people. Those people, there's this 3 black things that have some straps around them. They do show me the MTN. Who see the MTN? Pick one, then you win money. You give them money. You pick one. If it's right, then me personally, that was my first time seeing it. I don't know about the boys. Okay, I can say for Emmanuel because Emmanuel is me and him all the time. So basically, that's my first time seeing this. And boys, looking at the scenario, I feel like that's the first time the boys too have seen it, except for Razak because he is more of a outgoing boy. So Razak is like, hey, this thing is not normal. We said, no, Razak. Charlie, we chopped. We check. Because they've staged, they stage those kind of things where somebody will come with some big money, then they'll win. They'll do and win, then they'll leave. Those people, they plan with the boys around and do those things for them. So it will look like it is winnable. We say what we can win. So now we've come to Razak. Convinced him. I mean, 3 boys convincing 1 boy. Last, he fell for it. Fell for the influence, and now Razak says we should go. Since people want to do so, Asante said he has fast eyes, so he'll go first. Asante moved to the front of the table. Asante took 10 CDs. Scanner shit. We went again. More money. So at this point, we are keen on getting money back because we got to a point where we were short on cash to take cars home. So, but even though there was some in the bag, but it wasn't up to. We played and exhausted all the money on our body. And now we weren't even hesitating because we didn't know if the money in the bags were up to or not. So we were just confused. We ran, we go and check the money in the bag, and this money is not enough for all of us to go home. At that time, we weren't thinking straight because we were panicking. Fast forward, we go take the money and go back. We go back, we see the same people. I went, they chopped me. Razak went, they chopped him. We were just doing to try and accumulate more money enough for us to go home. Then we stop. Now, zero. Hey, like, you, the money someday you're there. No. You, the money someday you're there. No. There's no way of going home. There's no way of eating. There's no way of nothing. But luckily, we had already eaten something before we started swimming. So, fast forward, we are sitting at the beach. Not forgetting, our things were with the woman, and we had to pay before we take them. We had to rush to the woman. When the talking to the woman was getting hectic because she's realizing that she saw us when we were coming for the money, and she even told us something like, my enquiry, my own GA phones, my tree is not good, pardon me. My own GA phones near Sika because in Kofor we didn't listen to this woman. So coming back to her, it's like she saw the move, say, Yesika, there's no way we can pay for our things. Talking, and the team make noise. Razak came in. He said we should relax. And we told the woman to relax too. So Razak speaking down with the woman, they spoke for like an hour before this woman allowed us to take our stuff. It was in some sport fridge where she has locked it too. She opened it and gave us our stuff. Now we have to go. The closest place to the beach that someone knew, which is Yakubu, was Nima. He has people who can sort us out at Nima. We don't have money to take car to Nima. We don't have any means of getting to Nima. We wore our clothes now, started walking. We walked from the beach to Nima. Hey! That was the beginning of the worst day of my life in this Accra. We went forward, we got into Nima. Boys are tired by Upwa. That's our only option. Yakubu took us to his auntie's house. He said we should wait outside. And Yakubu went inside. They gave us what they could give us. We thought we were okay. Calculating. Then we realized that, hey, the money they gave us, it wouldn't even be up to. Yakubu to say He wasn't at that time. He wasn't even really familiar with the place. So he didn't know where the other relatives were or anything. Razak didn't know anybody. Fast forward, we had to walk. We walk. Razak knew the way, so he was just we went to pass on some big park B, the park like this. And all that time we've been working and all of that. From afternoon to evening, it's in the night. It's raining. We are all wet. Everything's hectic. You see killers, we are walking like this in the rain. We saw one line like this. We are going. Then we go to that. There's this mosque be in the Accra. I don't even know the name. With those 4 pointy things. Someone was telling me it's one of the biggest mosques, but I'm not really sure. Then we made it to some container, some shop. We went to stand in front of that shop. Went to stand there, and the rain wasn't cooling. So we just decided to continue walking. Is it God that's punishing us or what? Sunday, we didn't go to church, we went to beach and now it's raining and we are stranded. You realize, no, from Nima, straight to 37. Your calf everywhere is paining. You are tired, you are cold. We got to 37, stood there for a while. You see, that time to be hard to get car to Adenta. So we're there, and luckily we just heard Madina Adenta. And that one they would drop us at barrier. And barrier to another walking distance to our houses where the local area that we are in. We are in this car wet. We packed ourselves at the back. Everybody is wet at the back. You are entering car and you are wet like this. Then some way we got to the barrier now. Now we have to start walking. We pass straight down to the taxi rank, then walk down to Hotel Junction. Then we don't have to get inside our hood and walk for it before we disperse to our house. We all will get to Yakubu's house before we get to Razak's house, before we get to my house, and then Emmanuel gets to his house. So that's the setting of the houses. Yakubu and Asante were living together at that time. They go into their houses, and me, I went to check at Razak's place. Hey, I was shivering, bro. Man was cold and all of that. Man was dirty. Man was feeling pains everywhere. And now, how are we going to explain to our parents that this is the time we are coming from church? Hey! So I did something that I'll plan. I didn't know what the other boys did, but personally, I told myself, say, my mom will sleep early, so let me wait. I went to wait at Razak's place. That was like, I don't know the time, like 11 p.m. or 10 or 11. That way, I was waiting, then I decided that on a specific time. So I changed into some of Razak's clothes because I was cold and all of that and wet and all of that. So that time the rain will cool down. I used my pins. The pins I was feeling my leg. Actually walks on. I came home. If you look the gates everywhere. I jumped this wall, my house wall, entered the house. My mom was asleep. Yeah, Charlie. But you see, when we were at the beach, we were putting sand in our hair and we were doing some weird things. I came to sleep. I didn't even bath because Charlie, I'm a prayer. Look at the kind of walking. I'm a prayer. Yeah. So I slept thinking that I'll wake up early the next morning, shower quick, and then get everything. Oh, me. I slept, I woke up like 11 the next morning, 11 to 12 that way. Oh, that time my mother was waking up and seeing everything. Cry. Oh, Charlie. She saw my clothes, dirty beach sand and all of that, my shoes, everything. And my mother came to talk to me and all of that. So this was like the craziest day in my life. One of the craziest, Charlie. One of the craziest days that man has encountered. I don't know. You guys should rate on a scale of 1 to 10. How crazy was this day? Because if it was you, what would have been the action would have taken? I don't know how interesting this story was, but I just felt like I should let you people know and all of that. So if you want to see more of the story times, like the video. That will show me you want to see more of it. And subscribe because you don't want to miss if I post more. And if you want more, you will subscribe and then you see more. This one is an old one. If the recent ones are crazy, you people have a lot to hear. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but Charlie, see you guys in the next video.